Hi guys, how's it going? It's Austin off the internet, and I know I've been away for a while now and I'm really sorry, and this video is about sort of why I have been away and what I've got planned in the future. Right, why have I been away? I can't be asked is the short answer to that. I mean, I've started a new job recently and that's taken up a lot of my time. I'm travelling a little bit more than I did in my last job, and when I say travelling a little bit more, I'm actually travelling. So you know, I'm getting home from work and I'm really tired, and the last thing I want to do is make my brain work and actually create content or edit, because I just haven't got the energy to do it, and I don't want to put out shitty videos. The second reason, DayZ is the game that obviously everybody knows me for best. I have done other videos in the past, but DayZ is the one I always go back to because it's a crowd pleaser more than anything. And for me, DayZ's become really stale. When the standalone first came out, I was at a stage where I actually quit YouTube, and the only reason I came back is because I really enjoyed standalone, and it was a game that I felt that I could really make good videos out of. Everything was new, all the clothing items, all the graphics, everything, it was just a refreshing change from the mod, and that change now is sort of wear thin. I know there's been God knows how many updates in the last sort of 6 months that it's been out, 6 or 7 months I think it's been out now, but there's nothing been changed enough for me to keep interested in it. So I'm going off the game a little bit. For me, it just seems to be running around looking for people and saying the same stuff, and in my opinion the last sort of 3 or 4 videos that I've done on DayZ have been carbon copies of each other, and it's just not fun for me anymore, and I've got really no intention of playing it, let alone making videos, until they've at least made some drastic changes that are going to interest me. I know there's a new engine due to come out, you know, I don't know how soon, but there's a new engine on the horizon, and once that comes out, you know, maybe I'll change my mind and I'll find my love for it again and start uploading. But at the moment I've really got no intentions of making any DayZ videos, and I wasn't really planning on making any videos at all because nothing was really coming to mind. And it's not until I started this new job today and that I realised that, you know, I can make videos, I want to make videos. So I've got a few ideas. I wrote down 21 ideas. It was a bit of a slow day at work today. I wrote down 20 ideas, and I think 4 or 5 of them were possible series that I could fall back on if X amount of ideas don't pan out during the week, and they're all fairly easy videos to make. The one issue that there is with DayZ and making DayZ content is it very reliant on other people, and when the other people ain't there or they don't react very well, you have to try again, and it's a very long process in getting decent footage for DayZ. So that's another reason why DayZ is such a ball ache. One of the ideas that I've got, which I will explain further in another video because I think it needs a little bit more explaining than just on this really quick sort of channel update thing. I want to find people who have smaller channels that do good content and deserve the exposure that hopefully my channel can bring you. I'm at nearly 20,000 subscribers now, which to me is a lot bigger than I think I should be. I know I'm quite modest with that, but it's just a ridiculous amount of people, and a lot of them are well, I'm talking to you guys now, a lot of you are very supportive, and I would like to sort of introduce you to some of the channels that I like. There's 2 in my mind already at the moment that I'm aware of that I do want to feature on the channel, you know, to show you guys, look, this is the sort of content that they make, go and check their channel out. I won't go into too much detail about how the video pans out, but I will say it won't just be me re-uploading your video onto my channel. You know, I'm not going to be a Pixel Enemy channel or one of these big major gaming channels that just re-upload somebody's videos and, you know, gain views off the back of it. That's not what my plan is. My plan is to sort of dissect it and then deliver the video. I will, so as I say, go through a little bit more detail in another video and actually show an example of what I'm going to do, and so you know, it's a little bit more clearer. But you'll notice on the front page of my YouTube channel now that there is an option to submit your video. So if you want to start, you know, submitting videos and, you know, saying this is the sort of content I do, then feel free to do that now. I will be reviewing them as and when I get them, so I need to stock up now. The other thing I wanted to do was regular sort of Q&As. I know this might sound a little bit boring, but a lot of decent YouTubers have a regular Q&A session, and I'm not saying it's going to be once a week because I think that'll be a little bit too much. Maybe once a month, just new Q&As for new subs or people who didn't get their answers in the last sort of Q&A video and they still want those questions answered. So, you know, that's something else that I'm going to do. So I will once I've ironed out the creases on that one as well, what sort of questions it's going to be, because I don't want just generic what's your gaming setup and stuff like that. I want it to be interesting, I want it to be fun. I did one Q&A, I think it's for 1,000 subscribers, I can't quite remember, but I asked for weird questions, and I think I gave a copy of SimCity 3 away to the best question. So I want to do stuff like that. I want to interact with you guys more, because I know I don't reply to the comments, but I do read them all. But as I say, I just really want to interact with you guys a lot more than I already am. I've got 4 or 5 other ideas, I think it was, for a series. I won't go into too much details of that, but what I will say is the ideas that I have are very much reliant on my own personality, my own input into the game. And I know there's people going to be disappointed with the DayZ aspect of it, but I would like to think that I'm a channel, I've always wanted to be a channel that people subscribe to because they like my personality, not because of the certain game that I play. They might like both, you never know. But I have done videos, the Outlast scary face cam video. I've never done anything like that before. I've never played a scary game before because I hate them, and that went down a lot better than I thought it would. The Battle Royale video, I know it's sort of in the Arma world, where DayZ exists, but again, that did really well. That's one of my highest viewed videos, and it was again an experiment for me. I don't normally do videos. GTA videos is another thing that I want to get doing. I've got a really good idea for GTA as a series, and again, I'm not going to go into too much details because I want it to be a surprise when it happens. But I have got plans for the channel. I've got, as I say, I've got about 6 series ideas, and I've got about 5 or 6 individual video ideas, and that's just off like a half an hour brainstorming at work with a pen and pad. But that's it. So I just wanted to get out there. I am sorry for not uploading as much as I should do with the subscriber base that I've got. You guys deserve more than that, and I deserve more than that. It's not, I don't feel good uploading a video once a month and it basically being a carbon copy of last month's video. It's shit. I don't want this channel to die. I've worked hard to get where I am now, and I don't want to see it go just because I'm not playing DayZ anymore, or I just can't be asked to link videos. But that's it, guys. Any suggestions or any feedback you've got, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I'll take everything on board. And I'm sorry if you're disappointed that there's not going to be any DayZ for the foreseeable future. As I say, I'm not closing the door completely on DayZ. The state it's in at the moment is just not a game that interests me, and with H1Z1 around the corner as well, it might take even more of a backseat if that game's any good, because that game's got cars. So I think cars is a massive part of DayZ, and let's be honest, even when they do add cars in, you probably have to build it from scratch anyway, like welding the wheels on and shit like that, because you're not just going to walk up in a forest and find a BMW just sat there with the keys in the ignition. It ain't going to happen like that. So it's going to be a long time, I think, before DayZ is going to be a prominent figure on this channel again, as it has been for the last sort of, I think, 2 years I've been doing this. And that's it, guys. Thanks again, as always, for all of your support, and I'll see you very soon. See you later.